Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a short review on these battery cases made for the Mavic Pro. Now, these are individual battery cases. They're made from a nice nylon water resistant material. They are also hard shell, and they have a nice zipper on here which has a nice rubber grip. Now on the inside it's pretty basic, except for this little bump right here, which matches up with the angle on the battery to actually hold the battery in place. Now there is a little bit of wiggle room, but once the case is closed, the battery does not move. Now, like I said earlier, a lot of companies like to advertise these as waterproof, but these are actually water resistant. If you spill some water on there, or if it's raining out, your battery's safe. But if you drop this in a pool, it's most likely going to damage your battery. Now, personally, when I seen these cases, I instantly fell in love. I love the fact that they're individual. So let's say something happens to this battery and it decides to puff up and explode. At least it's not in the same case with my other batteries. So that's one great reason. Another great reason to have individual battery cases is if you travel a lot, especially flying, at least your batteries are individually wrapped in their own battery cases, and you don't have to deal with taping your terminals or buying those little rubber things that go over the terminals. And they're also in their own hard case, which will also be in another case, I'm assuming. So that's another great reason to have individual battery cases. And lastly, I personally think they make everything look neat, nice and clean. But other than that, it's all down to personal preference. If you would rather have all three batteries in the same case, or if you would like to have individual battery cases like this. Personally, I think it's a great idea. Like I said earlier, if anything ever happens to one battery, it blows up, at least it doesn't damage the other ones. They're in their own cases. Now, these are not fire resistant. A lot of people are going to say, well, why don't you use LiPo battery bags? Well, those battery bags are also not fireproof. They are going to melt if your battery vents or explodes. So keep that in mind. These are basically going to do the same thing as a LiPo bag, except you can't really charge in them. Now, a good tip with these types of cases, let's say you have a case like this for your Mavic controller and your Mavic, you can actually take a shoe waterproofer, like a boot waterproofer or a hat waterproofer, and spray a couple coats on these. Spray a coat, let it dry, spray a coat, let it dry, and it will actually help waterproof these cases even more. I actually did that with these, and I dropped it in a puddle. Now, my battery was perfectly dry on the inside, and I'm assuming it's because I did those multiple coats of waterproofer. Just a quick tip, throwing it out there. Now, I actually have a question for you guys. If anybody knows where I can pick up individual battery cases for the Mavic Pro batteries that are actual hard shell, like plastic hard shell cases, or even, watertight cases for the Mavic batteries, please leave that down. Leave a link down in the comments below. I'd really, really appreciate that. I'd love to pick those up, check them out, do a review. And yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Now, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave those down below. I am going to leave the link to this product in the description. So if you guys want to pick these up, you can go there. I'll find the cheapest price for you, either on Amazon, eBay, or just on the web. Like I said, you got any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.